Hello, welcome to this 15-minute Mentored Leadership Development Explainer webinar. My name is Ashan Correa, and I'm the Industry Operations Leadership and Management Program Lead operating under the McMaster's Certificate of Completion and Professional Training. I'm very excited to share this new initiative we're launching in Q2 of 2023. We've had a embedded mentorship program across our Micro-Credential certificates over the last few years, and based on the feedback, the relevance, and the impact we've been able to drive, I'm very happy to look at launching a standalone mentorship program. That's what's culminated with this initiative launching in April of this year. The program itself is delivered online and live over a 6-month period. It's designed to really enable working professionals, so members that may be conducting full-time studies and of course working full-time. We've done our best to ensure that it's as flexible as possible. You'll conduct 6 1 to 2 hour monthly mentorship sessions, in total culminating with about 8.5 hours of mentorship. It's a group-based approach, so a 5-to-1 ratio, where you'll be paired with individual business leaders from as diverse backgrounds as we can make it, and you'll collectively work to enable each of your own individual leadership development plans, guided by a senior industry mentor. You'll also complete 10 asynchronous lessons. These will be 10 to 20 minute micro lessons that you'll complete over the 6-month period, so enabling as much flexibility as we can. Completion of the lessons along with the mentorship sessions will enable that Micro-Credential certificate being awarded at the end. We are bringing together about 4 industry speakers to craft those asynchronous lessons as well. Over the 6-month period, you will conduct 3 360 assessments. Those assessments are our primary mechanism to assess the impact we're driving. So you'll be able to do a self-assessment right at the beginning, and culminating with the last assessment at the 6-month period, sharing the results with your mentorship group. And we are looking to enable that measurable improvement within those stakeholders, your superiors, your lateral leaders, and team members as well. In the past, we've been able to achieve everything from an 11 to an 18% improvement, and this approach is something we're looking to scale and give you the tools to make it sustainable post the program. So you'll be given the assessment forms, the leadership development plans, and the approaches to be able to either continue this program or create your own mentorship programs within your teams. You'll also receive an additional resource package with secondary source information, tools that you can continue to delve into to continue your performance growth post the program. We look to enable small to medium-sized business owners, directors, senior managers, supervisors, frontline managers. We've had lead hands, graduate students, and certainly undergraduate students on the program, consultants, officers, and non-commissioned officers as well. In terms of the learning objectives, so we first make sure we are striving to enable a measurable leadership performance improvement that's assessed through our 360 assessments. You'll also be given the opportunity to attend 4 quarterly networking sessions held virtually, where we tailor breakout rooms with members that best suit your career progression. So it'll be a mechanism that'll allow you to grow your professional networks with members outside of the course as well. You'll be introduced to the 4 Industry 4.0 leadership styles, and you'll understand your current leadership profile in both leader development and leadership performance development. You'll also conduct an assessment forum that'll allow you to gauge your own strengths and opportunities in actively taking on a mentor role itself. You'll receive lectures on mentorship and coaching and how it can be enacted either daily or within a 6 to 18-month mentorship program that you are able to create. You'll understand some critical communication skills to enable succinct, precise communication, the tenets of adaptive leadership that set the condition for adaptive change, allowing us to defeat complex situations within our teams, and we'll touch base on three main frameworks for group-based decision-making: the Cynefin framework, design thinking, and the nominal group-based decision-making technique. And of course, at the end, you'll be given that additional tools and resources package. We're very excited to share the mentors and some of the speakers on the program. Currently, we're looking at between 15 to 20 mentors and speakers as well. I've showcased here Nancy Barber, who was the COO of Bombardier Aerospace, just retired and has moved into the president role with Women in Aerospace. She was recently recognized as one of the top 100 women in Canada as well. An excellent speaker. We're happy to have her as a mentor. She also leads the mentorship lectures across our Micro-Credential programs. We have Dave Hyam, who's a very experienced senior leader with Boeing, just retired as a vice president. He's led business units in both the United States and Canada, and has taught high-performance character development, contingency planning, and operational resilience. Dave will be joining us as a mentor on the program. We have Philippa, who's led business units in a variety of different parts of the world, South America, Europe, and she'll be joining us from East Asia. She's been the vice president of UD Trucks and Volvo, and she'll be sharing her insight in how to enable high-performance teams by leveraging equity, diversity, and inclusivity. Some very excellent feedback from her. She'll be acting as a speaker. And of course, we have Michelle, who was an acting ombuds with US's FEMA organization and has recently moved into her own practice, instructing at a variety of different academic institutions and working with businesses to create conflict-constructive teams. I'm very, very excited to have Michelle joining us as a mentor on this program as well. So this program, like I mentioned, is delivered over 6 months. We will be hosting 2 serials. The first one will be held on Tuesdays from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and will commence on the 11th of April monthly and will go till about the 12th of September. Registration is currently open and will close on the 7th of April. Our second serial will be hosted on Wednesdays from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time for those mentorship sessions. Registration as well is open currently and will close on the 7th of July. We currently are only accepting up to a maximum of 40 to maybe 45 participants on both serials. So certainly we anticipate the registrations being full before the actual timeframes as well. Participants will be awarded a McMaster Professional Micro-Credential Certificate upon completing the program, the assessment forms, of course the ready tools package as well, and those quarterly networking session invites you will have post the program as well. The cost for the program is 2,000 Canadian plus HST. Working with the associations within our collaboration network, McMaster staff, or if you're alumni having completed some of the programs in the past, you certainly qualify for the 1,500 Canadian plus HST cost. And recently we've been working with a variety of different stakeholders to enable a subsidy up to 90% for members that work in and or support the Southern Ontario aerospace industry sector. So if you live in Southern Ontario and you work either for a business in the aerospace sector or for a business that supports the aerospace sector, you may qualify for that subsidy option, which reduces the cost to 200 Canadian plus HST. On a registration form, you'll be able to outline your details in order to meet that subsidy, and we'll be able to get back to you within 24 hours that you've been able to meet that criteria, and then we'll be happy to send you an invoice for the reduced cost of 200 Canadian. We're actively working to enable other subsidy options, so certainly feel free to reach out to myself if you have any questions, and as soon as we have those further opportunities, we always push it to the website, so feel free to check that as you like. And that really sees the Mentored Leadership Development Program. Very excited to launch this over the next few months, and look forward to engaging you on the program. Thank you.